We started off April 30th. We started off in London. We cycled about 10,000, 11,000 k's to get to the ball. Our aim is to get to Melbourne and raise awareness of child trafficking as we go. Just through raising awareness, we're hoping that if we get a general awareness out there in the community, then hopefully people will start to donate and the money will come through awareness. Once people start to realise how horrendous the crime is of child trafficking, then hopefully people will put their hands in their pockets, so to speak, and give us some money for raise awareness and put programs in place to stop it happening.
Started in London, then went over to France on the ferry, and then wound our way through Europe and went to Turkey, and then found our way into Iran during the middle of Ramadan and summer, so into 50 degrees plus, and then went to Pakistan and India, and here we are in Nepal. So we've got coming up, we've got China, Laos, Cambodia, Thailand, Malaysia, Singapore, Indonesia, and then all of Australia. So we've got, I think we've got another 12,000 kilometres to go. We'll be home mid next year, probably another 6 or 7 months from here.
So how many k's all up is the actual trip?
I think it's 25,000 kilometres, and it'll include 27 countries. Yeah, so it's still a long way to go, but so much to look forward to, and such a great adventure, a good way to see the world. So we also, on this trip from London to Melbourne, we also visit child rehabilitation centres, orphanages, schools for disabled children, and just the people who work there. Like, you get these big organisations who are great for getting the money to these places, but the people who work there, like, getting paid nothing, who they might have some qualification, we're not sure, but to put their lives towards helping these people who have been trafficked and getting them back on the right path is just really amazing. Like, and I hope we raise awareness for that, because it's so easy for that person to go under the radar for the work that they do.
And child trafficking, like, it's not something a lot of people know about. That was the thing. Well, one of the reasons we picked this was because we, back in Australia, we just had no knowledge of really what was happening. And we noticed in our circle of friends, and probably yours as well, just through the footy circles, it's not something that's really spoken about. And we just thought, we've got a really good adventure that we've got planned. We're going to draw a lot of attention, hopefully, by doing this adventure. So if we can solely talk about the dangers of child trafficking and how to, I guess, counteract those terrors, then it's really positive. My main goal was to get to the Black Sea, and I knew that when I hit that was going to be when it was possible to get to Melbourne, and that's where it really sunk in. And it just took me by surprise. It was in Romania on the Black Sea coast, and we cycled that whole coast from Romania down to Bulgaria before we crossed across to Turkey. And it was just phenomenal, like, just on the beach every night, in camp on the beach. We're only riding probably 60 k's a day, having quite a few days off, to be a few too many. And every night there was just something happening on the beach. Everyone was really friendly to talk to. It was such an untapped resource. It wasn't full of Westerners and that sort of thing. It was just locals. There's a few German tourists and that sort of thing, but I just loved that part. And the weather was perfect. Everything was just great.
Yeah, so when are you due to hit Darwin?
End of March, start of April.
Yep.
We'll probably spend some time in Southeast Asia relaxing, which means we should be in Melbourne by end of May, start of June.
Yep. And obviously you've got a website running, which is ride2rescue.com.au.
.org.
Ride2rescue.org, is it?
Yeah, mate, yeah.
Okay, so obviously people can get on there and they can follow the journey.
Yeah.
Obviously like the page on Facebook and then follow you guys that way, have a look at the photos. They can donate money through ride2rescue.org.
Yep.
Yeah, they can. So the charity we're supporting is World Vision Australia's Child Rescue.
Yep.
And that goes towards protecting and rehabilitating children that have been exposed to child trafficking. So just through our website they can get all those details.